Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire showroom. You're going to hear some shifting. I'm trying to get the computer back to the way I saw it. It feels like it's off and it's bugging me. Here we go.
It is off. It's not the exact way you like it.
Yeah, it is.
He likes it a very specific way.
It just looks like I'm not looking at it at the right angle and it's bugging me. Anyway, we are live today with Final Fantasy 2. Here we go. While I screw around with this, Ada can play player 1.
I know we had to come here.
We have to go for Sunfire, which I think there's a hidden cave in here somewhere.
Let's try talking to this guy.
This is a bald man.
It looks like an ask Sunfire.
No, Sunfire's like the only thing you can. Oh, got a spell?
It's
Yeah!
the only way to reach the Sun Cavern is on my snowcraft. Oh, fudge!
Keep the snowcraft hidden. What?
I didn't click on learn, but okay.
It was green.
There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone to the right. The secret room's there, and the snowcraft is inside. Sorry, I couldn't help you find the mithril. So I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are you waiting for? Oh, he joined our party.
What the heck's he good at?
I don't know.
He's good at being bald, for one.
Does he have magic? No.
Well, what is his... Wasn't his status?
That's a really
Unarmed.
nice drink. Yeah.
So he's a monk. Kinda.
Okay, so they said we had to go find a stone.
Well, are we looking for a snowcraft? Said he hid it in the mine. So we gotta go to the mine.
Is it the mine that we found his daughter in?
I feel like that's a yes.
I thought we collected everything there.
Well, obviously it's not an item you just pick up. Oh, Joseph, no.
Also, didn't he not know where the mine was last time?
No, he just couldn't go in because hostages?
No, he said he didn't know where it was. At least that's what I'm remembering.
Snowfield is north of Salaman. Wait. Dr. Joseph asked about Big Bell. We give him armor, but leave him unarmed. Oh, we should give him armor. That is a good point. Go back to Summit Falls. So if we go west from where we are, which is the direction you're headed in. Awesome. That's gonna go. Oh.
We don't have armor to give him.
That's fine. Then he gets to suck.
Because I'm pretty sure...
Well, hit off the line.
Oh, he has leather armor.
Yeah, we just give him like iron or stuff if we had it. And then take his longsword and staff off.
Okay.
We go west.
To the cave that we were in before, right?
Yep. No. I got like a notification that someone left a comment on one of my videos, right?
Yeah.
And then it just disappeared. It stopped existing.
Yeah, that happens.
Unless that was it. The thing is, it was void, so I know it wasn't just...
Done and then removed.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. It was a heartbreak emoji.
So no, I've done that where I've left a comment and then I've
Deleted
redone
it?
it. Yeah, I deleted it and redid it.
No, I clicked on it. It was like, oh, you're in restricted mode. I was like, why? And then I got off restricted mode by getting off the work Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And it just didn't exist anymore. I was like, what the fudge? X. You're poisoned.
Oh, that's right. I tried to use her thing.
Asuna?
Yeah, I used it in combat, but I don't think it worked.
No.
Yeah, no.
Asuna removes what?
Status ailments.
So why is that no work?
Right?
How strange. Perhaps we have antidote?
Yeah, I made sure to buy some.
There you go. Either that, it would be Poisona, I guess, for her. That's weird. Yeah, Cure 3, yippee! She don't need to be guessing that again, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta get in the canoe.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we gotta get the light in my face. Come on, I gotta blind myself. I must be blind. Lovely attack animation.
Yeah.
His hand just embiggens itself.
So I've been super confused with my bodice. And I realized because I altered where I wanted the zipper,
Yeah.
it messed with the shoulders. And so now I have to undo three parts and redo it.
Yikes. Hands
Yeah.
leveled up! Sorry.
The bodice for the life of me confuses me. The skirt was no problem. The bodice is a problem.
Well, I am afraid I cannot be of any assistance.
I know, it's okay.
So we're looking for the room with the crystal. Go to the crystal in the first room. Go to the blue crystal in the first room. So there should be a blue crystal here somewhere.
Yes, I do recall seeing it the last time that you were there.
And then you go check top right. We'll check the walls. Explosion! He does as much damage as Furion does.
Yeah.
He said, I'm breaking the wall. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out of the wall, and a passage appears. The snowcraft is in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just realized you didn't.
No,
I
you read.
moved too quickly with yours earlier. Like when he was talking to us
Yay!
earlier.
Snowcraft. Yeah.
Because I was just kind of reading it. This is a good spot to hide it though.
Yeah. Secret tunnel. We can just leave now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. No point in wasting magic.
We gotta go to Salaman. North of Salaman.
North?
Yeah.
This speed is ridiculous.
I mean, he's barely running the other.
Oh, it's just he's always first.
I mean, I guess, you know, they already pre-stat some characters in the 4th slot, so.
Yeah. Just until we get the main character, like the character meant for it.
The way I see it, apparently the guide was saying that they're just gonna rotate for a while, for a long time. So.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm headed north.
We'll go back to Salam. It's supposed to be north of Salaman, so back to the town we just left. It'll be north of there.
North of the town we just left.
Mm-hmm. More goblin. Well, everything just costs 1 until you use it.
Right. I do it like this.
I don't know how that's gonna work out. Keep trying. I'll try it, I guess. But Sap usually requires them to have MP, so I'm not sure.
I just want to use the spell.
Okay.
If I have my math right, when you do everybody, it usually uses more MP.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
It's reduce effectiveness. I don't see why they would reduce or increase the cost as well. It'd be just kind of useless, actually. Wouldn't be able to use anything that way. Sure.
So we're going back to town, correct?
There's a cave somewhere around the town that you can go north from. I don't know where. It says east, actually, from town. So either way, we're going that way. I don't care about Formula nothing and FIFA.
Oh, I downloaded Wavelength, but I haven't put it on your side yet.
Wait, what?
Wavelength? It's what a lot of streamers use for managing their audio.
Like,
instead of using an app one.
okay. I'm not. Okay. I don't know that adding an extra barrier between what goes into the app is
You have more control
super
over
effective, but
so you'd have more control over the mics that we struggle with.
we don't struggle. It has no more powerful input.
It does when it's not on this app.
No.
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Because I've put the app up, put that mic up to 250.
I don't understand how that could possibly work. How can you make the hardware gain more than it can possibly gain?
The software had more than what the hardware, like, the hardware has more. It's just the software is limited.
That doesn't. No, 100% is the maximum a thing can give.
Except it's not 100%. Well, it is,
It
but it's
is.
not. It's decibels. It's, how do I explain it?
The problem is that you don't understand what it is.
Okay, so when I'm on OBS Studios,
Yeah.
I can go in and I can alter.
It's because it amplifies the amp. Okay, the app amplifies the sound that goes in. So I understand that. Yes, it kind of makes sense, but yeah, okay. It's because this is capping 100 and it's increasing the volume on the sound.
Okay. It made it clearer too, and I was like, oh, I like this.
I don't know how it could make it clearer. I feel like it would actually suffer in terms of quality, but whatever it is, if it works, it works, I guess.
I used it for my sim streams a lot when I first did it, and like I had the mic. I didn't have to be as close to the mic for people to hear me, which was nice, because 100 was not doing it.
No, but if I go on our stream, we can probably hear it properly. Or quiet, some people say, but most
Yeah.
of the time I'm hearing just fine, so. Okay, I was mumbling a bit there. It's fine.
Yeah, but more often than not, we're.
You're speaking at a regular volume, you can hear it just fine.
What is that sound?
That's what.
That in the background.
There's like some weird static. Sounds like water erupting. It's a little odd.
Maybe the mic is trying to pick up the TV.
I don't think it is. Sounds like it's only picking it up once. There would be a delay if it had. There's this weird static I don't like. Last time that was a wire issue. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that while we're live, actually.
Yeah. Oh, there is health went up. So did everybody's health went up.
Yeah, it's picking up a bit of static. Or it's generating static.
There's something about it that it's not happy with.
That is annoying, actually. I can't imagine what people are. Oh well. What do you want me to do?
We can't really do anything right now.
I mean, outside of buying a better mic or fixing the wire, I don't know what could happen. But
No, and it is supposed to be a singing mic, right?
yeah, that's the mic we got from my sister.
Yeah. I have found some used mics that are still functional. They just got a better mic, so I consider picking it up. But
Yeah, but you use as in free?
used as in like significantly lower cost.
Mm.
Nobody's putting the mics for free.
I know. It's just at this point, if you're gonna buy a mic, might as well get a good one instead of like risk getting a mic that has the same issues or worse. This mic was always kind of like a last resort anyway, so.
Yeah.
There's a cave to the east, they said, but I don't see a cave.
Yeah, I haven't seen a cave either.
Guess maybe go back to the town, maybe it's inside town.
Maybe.
Bibbidi 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 boo. That was Fire 3. Also known as Fire Rag. No, I don't know actually.
It's still fire level 2.
Is that not 3?
I don't think so.
It costs 3.
Just not gonna get a chance to cast it, but
Oh no, Fury and Line. You can always look in her spells actually. We'll give her the level. Magic. Yeah, it's Fire 3.
yeah.
Yeah, it's at level 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I got to a part in Words of Radiance that is actually kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yep. It was really cool. All I wanted to do was talk about it.
No one else you know is reading it.
No one else is gonna read it, I don't think. I don't think you're gonna read it either.
Well, I was listening to Miss Porn the other day.
Yeah?
Yeah, while I was working.
But you already know that doesn't work.
Yeah, but this one's a different one. It's green, not purple.
Oh, this is Okay, so I think either Asuna needs to be leveled up or we need Poison on a different spell.
Maybe. I just don't know which one's poison and which one isn't.
That was Venom last time, but you can usually check her status using Asuna, actually. When you click on Asuna, it'll show you what statuses they have, or cure.
Wow, look at her stat.
We got an antidote, so that works, but...
Oh, right, she doesn't have it anymore. The purple one stays, the other one doesn't.
So Venom, I think, is purple, is green, because that's what it was last time we had it.
And then what's the purple one?
I'm assuming that's poison.
Okay. Yeah, because the antidote worked. So I want our tank to do Big Boy as well. But
Well, it seems like a strength output's not as good. Like a strength growth isn't as good as Fury, that's all. Which is fine, because if you can do anything near it instead of perfectly the same thing, it's still good.
yeah. Okay.
You want to go rest at the end first, and then we can...
Yeah.
Yes, good, very good, Anakin. Fear the rage, the anger. Let your hatred flow free.
Check the magic shop real quick.
Yeah, it seems like we haven't bought everything here, I think. Hello, Black Mage.
We got like, we didn't get this one.
Teleport.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
so
did.
had it. Okay, we got everything here.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a cave towards this side of the city, I guess.
Okay. Wonder what color curse is.
I don't think Curse is going to be bubbles.
Ah, venom and poison.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. In case of an emergencies.
On emergencies.
But you said there's supposed to be a cave.
I think. To the other side, though. It'll be on the east, so the right. There's a hole over there. Oh, that's just behind the house? Perchance? I'll see if you can leave town and it leads you somewhere else. Courses.
I think it might be.
Wait. The snowfield is north of Salamand. Enter the snow cavern on the east side of it.
Oh, I see.
What?
I see the entrance. I'll end this as quickly as possible so I can keep going.
So you don't forget where you're going.
Yeah.
Thunder! Pentakill is more than 5. Multi-kill.
Strength is 23, so I don't.
Furion was 28? No, the monk was 28. Furion's around 25, I think. Preemptive strike.
Go away.
Be gone! Goblin. Oh, there's a little hole up top, yes.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Singular soldier.
Go away. People's health went up. There we go. Snowfield.
Egg.
So when you said the snowfield, I clued in.
I guess it makes sense. We needed the snowcraft, they said, so.
Yeah.
Perfect. You
Yeah, might as well.
did. Oof. 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 So, like, in the Stormlight archives,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the magic system. That's not true. The magic system has not been revealed as of 3/4 way through the second book.
Yeah.
Here's what we do know. The world of the Stormlight archives. Different planet than ours, of course.
Okay.
They have periodical storms called high storms that always come from the same spot. Yeah, it was
So his
27.
strength was 26 essentially. So.
Periodical storms called high storms, right? They always come from the same spot. They call it the origin. It's a spot on the planet that no one's ever been to, but they know it exists, and it always comes from there. Right?
It's a Yeti, but they call it Snowman.
Snowman. It says right there.
Yeah, but it's the Yeti.
No. Abominable snowman.
It's the same.
Yeah, I'm saying they call the other one Sasquatch instead of Bigfoot.
Oh. Okay, keep going.
Right. So you know that these storms happen. They're really nasty too. They last for like hours on end and they tear everything apart. And you basically staying outside during those is dangerous. You're probably gonna die.
Okay.
Right. We have a war between one kingdom called the Lethkar and the tribes of the Parshmen, which are these people that look rather human, but their skin is like marble black and red, or white and red. So
Yeah.
they look like they're kind of made of rock or whatever. We know that the Parshmen. We're gonna get into mild spoilers in book 1 there, but the Parshmen. I'm gonna give them for anyone watching the VOD in the near future, the far future that hasn't read this book because it's phenomenal. You have the Parshmen. They grow their own armor, right? So like people, which brings us to kind of like another weird thing that happens in this series, which is on their world, most animals are not what we know them as. They're
Yeah.
like crustacean like. They have like
Okay.
exoskeletons and pincers and crabs stuff,
Okay.
right? And like instead of horses or cows, most people in Alethkar and Roshar, which is the name of the continent, I believe, they use chols, which are like these giant hermit crab style things that pull the carts instead. They're super slow, but they're not as stubborn, and only the really rich and the really noble get horses, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So horses exist, and one of the main characters, Kaladin, doesn't like them because he feels they're unsettling. Like, oh, trolls are easy, but horses look intelligent. Things like that, right? In the magic system, we don't know much, but we know that something that is generated by the high storms, it's called stormlight. What the hell are those?
Icicles, apparently.
Yeah, they look like it, but they look nasty. I don't like them. They look like assassins. Get them
Yeah.
out of here. Get them gone. She already has Protect 3 if you wanted to put Shell instead, probably.
Oh, okay.
She leveled that up.
Oh no, I've been using Protect because it gives me physical defense.
Yeah, okay.
I was trying to reduce.
Well, it looks like they missed 3 times in a row, so I'm not too stressed.
Okay.
Anyway, so the oh, it should be on TC's thing actually. So they don't count as a view. Yeah. Whoa, no way. We should start a collab.
What?
It says Ada Manivers added you as a favorite. Start a collab on the stream anytime. We should start a collab, yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how the collab works.
This is basically a collab. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So the high storms generate stormlight, which can then be captured by gemstones,
Okay.
specifically processed or cut gemstones. So you can have like diamonds, emeralds, etc. They're incredibly valuable, even more so because they capture stormlight, which functions as one natural lighting that you can put inside. So people have like these glass goblets or whatever that they'll put they'll put spheres that are full of stormlight in to light the way instead of lanterns or whatever, right?
Okay.
But also, apparently, it's a source of magic. And while most people don't seem to know this in the current time. In the past, we know about some people that used to use magic. They're called surge binders, and you can do things as simple. Like the basic system seems to be that by having Stormlight inside of you, you have enhanced physical prowess
Okay.
and healing, right? But other people like Merc, hey TC,
Okay.
one of the things that Stormlight allows you to do, depending on, well, in the second book, again, spoilers because we learned this about way late. It's the details are kind of late in the series, in the first book, if not early or late in the second book. But the concept is, oh boy, I love these guys.
Deadhead.
Yeah. Could have just called it a skull, but
I guess they couldn't.
But yeah, some people are capable of absorbing Stormlight, and each person that is able to do that, the Surge Binders, they're able to do one of two things. And we don't know what, but depending on what kind of Surge Binder they are, they can do. They belong to a certain old order or whatever, and all those things. Yeah, it's different based on what kind of abilities they have, right?
Yeah.
So, in the case of the first person we see that actually uses it, these powers, we know that Kaladin, he can do. I don't remember what it's called. Well, he calls it. Someone else calls it lashing, but essentially it's changing gravity for things that he touches.
Okay.
So he can like touch something, infuse it with Stormlight, and be like, okay, now gravity is that way, and it'll naturally push towards that side because of gravity, right? But he can do it as he practices, as you see another character do the same thing. Kaladin, and
No, this is a completely different group. I just, for some reason, Kaladin sounds familiar from Mistborn.
sounds like Kelsier probably.
Oh, yeah.
So Kaladin and this other character, they have they learn, or the training means that they know how to like lash themselves partially. So while a full lashing would be gravity fully affects me 100% the way it normally does when I'm on the planet like this.
Yeah.
If I lash myself fully to the ceiling, it just flips gravity around, right?
Yeah.
Which can be disorienting for people who are not used to it, such as anybody that they do it to, or it could give them advantages such as being able to walk on ceilings and walls, right?
Yeah.
You can do partial lashings where you'll lash yourself partially to here and then there, and you'll kind of just like float, and they'll dink around with stuff like that, which I thought was really cool, but like it's Sanderson, if you will. And there's a bunch of other stuff like that, but those are like an examples, right?
Yeah.
What gets me is another thing that exists, and obviously everything's probably connected in a way in this book that is written by Brandon Sanderson that probably all has the same source of like magic, but there's other things that non-surge binders can use. They're called shard blades, and they're these magic swords. They're almost always swords, or they're always swords, I think. So far, I've only ever seen swords.
Okay.
And they exist in the world, and we don't know where they came from necessarily, because none of the characters have mentioned where they come from, but they're likely from the old people that, like the old order of people that were surge binders,
Okay.
called the Knights Radiant. And what these swords are is, first of all, absolutely ridiculously powerful, because they're like all two-handed swords that are the size of a human or more, right?
Jeez.
But they're almost half the weight you expect them to be. They're like the weight of a regular sword.
So they're lightweight great swords.
Yeah, but wait, there's more. Because a greatsword isn't always 6 to 7 feet long, right?
Yeah.
There's more. A shard blade is capable of cutting through any non-organic matter with 0 effort. So they'll slice through stuff, like stone or whatever, and it will not damage the blade, it'll just cut. No problem. You can even twist it, whatever, and I think she just leveled up her shell. Is that what you use?
Yeah, shell leveled up. I'm sorry.
What?
I reacted to you doing.
Oh, I didn't notice something.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
So
Stupid.
when you Blink is when you get a shard blade and you cut somebody with it, though it doesn't. I said non-organic matter. It still goes through your arm. It just doesn't cut it off.
Okay.
For example, if you cut a part of a person off with a shard blade, it kind of just cuts the soul or the nerves.
Yeah.
So your hand,
Why can't I access the door?
it's frozen. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. They're like, this is where you need to go, but we're gonna make this hard for you.
And then if you land a killing blow with a shard blade, the person's eyes will just burst into flame, and they'll die immediately. Okay. No wound left behind except for the eyes, and they just kind of don't live. And then there's something else that was developed in kind of like this idea to counteract people with shard blades. They're called shard. That was defend?
Yeah. I'm gonna bring up her agility.
I don't think that defend that.
It does when they go to attack her.
Well, yeah, but okay.
See? Then she's less likely to use stuff with it. Like I said, when you defend, it brings up your shit. So, every time they miss on him,
well, you get agility when your agility is high, is the way that they explained it before.
Yeah.
Same with evasion, right?
Well, I wanted to increase one of them, but I know Farian leveled up like 3 times with his evasion.
Mm. So yeah, and then they have shard plates, which are these armor sets that are capable of blocking, the only armor sets that are capable of blocking shard blades, first of all. Yeah. And they run on Stormlight, so they all have gems encrusted in each piece. They automatically adjust to whoever's wearing them, and they give you superhuman abilities, so like super strength, super speed, etc. Well, super speed. It's you're faster, stronger, react faster than any normal person, right? Pretty basic stuff. Which gets me to the scene that I read just today, which was like, whoa. You're familiar with nobility a little bit, Ada, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So in the Stormlight Archives, there's a war going on, and the Kingdom of Alethkar has been fighting this war against the tribes of the Parshendi people for 7 years by the events of the first book.
Okay.
And the problem is that it's been long enough that, because they're trying to get revenge on, the Parshendi came out and said that they assassinated the previous king, and so his son is vowed revenge, right?
Yeah.
Natural stuff, right? You start. Well,
naturally.
Who can blame him, right? It's a lot more complex than that because obviously, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. It's a fantasy novel, so why would it just be one more thing, right? But what happens now is that 7 years later, they were expecting a really quick victory because the Parshendi people looked like a tribe of people that just didn't have like the same combat capacity and technology that the Alethkar does, but they're hidden somewhere in the they're hidden somewhere in this place called the Shattered Plains, which is literally that. It's a plain, and there's no grass or anything the way that we know it in this series. They're all like plants that are semi-alive, that like pulled back from winds and stuff. They all react to living beings around them. But even the Shattered Plains are kind of dry, just have like almost no plant life. Imagine a giant rocky desert that's just cracked everywhere, like massive chasms everywhere you can see, and that would be the Shattered Plains. It's a consumable item that allows you to cast a blizzard style spell.
Oh.
What is that?
Shadow?
I assume that is the shadow, yeah.
Zombie, shadow, ghoul, deadhead. I'm saying all the others except for the shadow.
Well, the shadow's the only one. Okay, no, yeah, it's a shadow. So it's been 7 years. The nobles kind of are tired of fighting. They don't think they're going to win anytime soon. So instead, they're using the Shattered Plains to like harvest gems and stuff, because gems are like super important to the functionality of the world, as you've seen. They also allow people to just create stuff out of thin air more, because you can power like magic stuff with them. Anyway.
Yeah.
And then, one of the point of view characters, Dalinar, who's the current king's uncle and the previous king's brother.
Yeah.
Through events, has decided that he's going to take more direct control of what's going on in the war camps that are basically growing to be a whole city. They're in the Shattered Plains, and they've been there so long that the nobles that are all there no longer want to live outside of their comfort.
Yeah.
So they've essentially built a full-on city, and the king even has like a full castle, basically a palace. And this functions because in this world, their architecture and such is created by soul casting, which is you use an item called a Fabrial that allows you to change any like matter into something else, so long as you have it powered by the proper gemstones and Stormlight.
Okay.
So instead of like building stuff with lumber and whatnot, they'll just carve or create palaces and buildings out of stone that's found around the like magic stuff, right?
Okay.
So they're like, oh well, we're in a war camp, we got to be comfortable. It's been 7 years, so how about we just and so they have markets, they have the whole shebang. They even have a big arena that they created because one of the Alethi people's favorite pastimes is dueling. Warfare is super important. What?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Well, their culture is based around warfare. They keep saying, like, it's a little weird because they follow a religion called Vorinism, and in that religion, everybody can do whatever they want if they feel called to it. It's important that you follow any calling, right?
Yeah.
But they say the most noble of callings and the luckiest calling you could possibly feel called to is combat and military warfare, right?
Yeah.
So, like, when you're looking at the way that they explain Dalinar's son Adolin, his calling is dueling, and he wants to work on it, but because Dalinar insists on following these codes that everyone else considers outdated, he's told his son, no, the codes say that you cannot duel within your kingdom during times of war. And we are currently at war. We've been at war for 7 years, and we have to set the example because we want other people to follow it. But if you don't, how am I supposed to prove to others that they should, right?
Yeah.
But people kind of start thinking Dalinar's losing his mind a little bit. And by the events of the second book, he's already been betrayed by another High Prince who decided that he would try to get his Shardblade and his Shardplate and his son Shardblade and his son Shardplate by leaving them stranded in the middle of him and his entire army, where there would be no witnesses, leaving him stranded against the Parshendi, who would just absolutely wipe the floor with them. And it almost worked if another character, who was technically a slave of this other High Prince, in the form of Kaladin, hadn't decided he was going to turn back, because he spent like the last months training his people to not die or try to escape. And when they were like, we can escape, we're currently slaves, they're bridgemen, so their job is hoist a massive bridge, run ahead, attract arrow fire so that the actual knights or warriors don't get killed, and if you make it to the end, put the bridge down so they can cross.
Okay.
So they're cannon fodder, but if enough of them survive, the warriors on horseback and such can move on, like the cavalry can go in, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what was going on. Well, I don't want to get too much into that effect, but all of Dalinar's 8,000 men almost died. He was left with like less than 2,000 by the end of this betrayal. So in book 2, he's like, we got to get him back. And he tells Adolin, I'm removing the restriction on your duels. I need you to go duel every other noble you can to pick up their Shardblades and Shardplates, so that I, as the newly appointed High Prince of War by the king, because he kind of bullied his nephew into like, well, bullied. His nephew had it coming, but he told his nephew, you're going to make me High Prince of War, and I'm going to solve this crap right now. We're finishing this war as fast as possible. I'm tired of everybody being lax and just trying to go for glory and money.
Yeah.
So, like, he told his nephew that. His nephew's like, okay, fine. I guess I don't have a choice. So he appointed Dalinar the High Prince of War, but everybody else is kind of like, nah, whatever, he has lost his arm, blah, blah, blah. And Sadeas, who's the other High Prince who betrayed him, is kind of like manipulating things into place so that people don't trust him. And he's like, well, I might have to kill my blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
And then as book 2 goes on, Adolin starts challenging other nobles to duels. And when they realize that he's kind of hard to beat, because behind the scenes, Sadeas, who's the High Prince, I think I already said, he goes around saying like, hey man, maybe you shouldn't duel him because you'll take your High Prince. Like, he's been pretending, after the first duel, with the first duel that Adolin does since his return, he's kind of at the bottom of the rankings because he hasn't been dueling in years, right?
Yeah.
And Adolin's like, okay, I'm kind of pissed off at everybody. I'm gonna try and like make this really quick, and they'll think that I'm sloppy, and in being sloppy, they'll think that I'm rageful or whatever, and they won't want to. They'll fight me. It's more likely they'll accept my duels, right? Even if the stakes are technically high, because he's like, I'm betting my shard plate and my shard blade for your shard plate or your shard blade, depending on what the opponent has, right?
Yeah.
As he's like, the first duel he does, he walks in, he fights a guy. He absolutely thrashes him. This guy's like at the bottom of the rankings. He kicks him down. He makes his shard blade disappear, and he beats the living crap out of him with his with his gauntleted shard plate fists.
Yeah.
And and everybody's like, what the hell? That's not how you duel. It's dirty. Blah 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 blah. He's like, I won. I didn't break the rules. Give me my dang stuff, right? And everybody's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? And then, but Sadeas realizes, because Sadeas is not too bad of a duelist himself, realizes that Adeline was sloppy on purpose.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, he goes around telling. It's assumed. I assume that he's telling people, don't duel him because you're loser stuff. And they're only going after people that are loyal to Sadeas anyway. So the second fight, he challenges a guy who's at the top of the ranking. He's like, you know, I beat you. You're a coward. Blah 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 blah. And he's like, nah, I'm not fighting you. You're not worth it. Nah 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 nah. And eventually, he starts trash talking him. He says, I will give up not only my shard plate and my shard blade if you win, but I'll also give up my brother's shard plate and my brother's shard blade and my father's shard plate and my father's shard blade if you win, just for your shard plate and shard blade. And the guy's like, nah, you're baiting me, I don't want it. But his younger brother is like, I can take you, I'll do it. And then he gets his butt kicked, but Adeline is like, purposefully like going, he's like, okay, they didn't like it when I tried to hold back, so I'm gonna make it so that I'm perfect. He follows like every step of every stance to the letter, every perfect thing that he's trained, so that he has a flawless performance, to the point where he doesn't even like, the rules generally in those fights are, when you're fighting with a shard plate, it's how many pieces of the shard plate break. So you'll fight to 1 break, you'll fight to 2 break, you'll fight to 3 break, or you'll fight until you're incapacitated, which generally, if the breastplate breaks, which is also the hardest piece to break, right?
Yeah.
Your body doesn't have the strength anymore to hold up the whole dang thing anyway, so you're going to be stuck there not fighting, incapacitated, right? Or until you yield.
Yeah.
So Adeline makes it so that in his fight, he just cracks every single piece of the shard plate just enough that like it doesn't break or anything, but because it's leaking so much stormlight, the guy can't move anymore because it's not powering him up anymore. And he was like, blah, 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 blah. And I was, oh, they can play no matter what, blah 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 blah. So he goes back to like where he was in the prep room, and after another conversation with other people, the guy, his brother, who he just like got PC because, oh, you took my shard plate, my brother's shard plate, you played dirty. And he's like, look, I don't get it. You didn't like it when I played violent, you didn't like it when I did perfect. What's the problem? Like, aren't you gonna fight me? He's like, no, I'm not gonna fight you. He's like, okay, fine. Everybody here's listening, including the judge that just judged us. How about this? I'm gonna fight you, and you can bring whoever you want. We're gonna do paired. You can do paired disadvantage. It'll be 2v1. But he doesn't say 2v1. He says you can fight me and bring whoever you want.
Yeah.
When the duel starts, he's expecting 2 people to come out the other side and 4 people in full shard plate come out. So they're 4v1, and he's like, oh, I'm so boned, dude. And you learn, like, right before that happens, that a mace is for the girly pop. Yes. So they organized it so that the duel wouldn't be until shard plate breakage or incapacitation. It was until yielding. So they made it so that, and Adeline understands that it's probably because they're going to try to cripple me, so that I'll walk away with an injury and then the judge will call it, right?
Yeah.
But it'll be too late by the time they call it, right? So he shows up and he realizes it's 4v1. He's in danger of actually being like very severely injured, especially since 3 of the 4 fighters are using a shard blade.
Yeah.
So he's like, one of those things touched me, I'll never duel again, and I'll lose everybody's shard plate and shard blade. He starts freaking out a little bit, but he's doing really good. He fights the 4 guys, he gets some hits in for a bit, and then eventually when they get the hit in, it's done. He starts getting the crap beat out of him. And he tries to go yield so that he doesn't lose the shard plate. He's like, at least I'm not going to get hurt, I'm going to be able to duel again. One guy grabs his arm. He's like, nope. And he's like, I yield. And the judge isn't hearing him, or he thinks that she's not hearing him. But then he looks at her, and he says, I yield, and she's like, doesn't call the match. So he's like, they bribed her. He's like, they bribed her. So his dad is freaking out. He's like, you said it was 2, everybody heard it. And then Sadeas is like, no. He said, bring who you want, which obviously left him to a full disadvantage match, which meant that as long as he's fully disadvantaged, blah, 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 blah. And like, Dalinar's like, you coward. He's like, well, you could go fight Dalinar. And Dalinar's like, about to jump in. And his, I can't remember, someone close to him is like, no, you can't. Do not go in there and fight, because if you do, you know that's the trap he's setting for you. You're not wearing shard plate right now. If you go out there, you're gonna get crippled or killed or worse. And he's like, oh, pissed off. He's about to like attack Sadeas or something, but instead he controls himself a little bit and he goes to the crowd and says, is anybody else gonna fight him? Can't you see this is dishonorable? Clearly something's wrong. They're not accepting the yield, and nobody does anything. And he looks at one of his friends, and his friends is like, Yeah, no, I don't think so. And he's like, the judge, he goes to the judge, he's like, you better call this match. He's like, no, I think it's fine. He didn't yield yet. And he's like, you rancid B-word. So he's about to, like, freak out, and he realizes his other son, who has already told the viewer that he's epileptic and can't really fight that well, comes out with his own shard blade, but he didn't have time to get his shard plate, so he's out there, and he's barely able to fight most of the time. He just started his actual training.
Yeah.
He doesn't really know how to use a shard blade without a sword, without a plate, because he's just been swinging around with a plate, right? So the strength level isn't the same. And he sees another guy, and now Adeline realizes, oh man, if I try to do something or try to cheese my way out of a yield, or if I try to yield, they might actually harm my brother, because like permanently as well, or kill him. So Dalinar's steaming, Adeline's pissed, Renarin, who is the younger brother, he's freaking out a little bit, but he's doing his best to help, and you can see he's having a fit, like he can't control, he's having a seizure, or a mild one. And then Kaladin, who never has touched a shard plate in his life.
Yeah.
I lied. Kaladin, unknowns to most people around him, has, without a shard blade and without a shard plate, killed a shard bearer with, which is a person that has one or the other, that was equipped with the whole shebang. And severely injured another that was also equipped with the whole shebang.
Okay.
So Kaladin's like, so Dalinar's pissed, and Kaladin went from being the slave of Sadeas as a bridgeman. No, he went from being a minor noble in his hometown, because his dad was a surgeon and his mom was a Light Eyes. Now,
Yeah.
which brings us to the context of this world.
What's Light Eyes?
Exactly. In this world, or in that kingdom specifically, nobility is decided by whether or not your eyes are bright colored or dark colored.
Oh, I do remember you talking
Right?
about that.
So, Kaladin has brown eyes.
Okay.
His mother had blue eyes. His father also had brown eyes, if I recall correctly.
Okay.
So Kaladin is a dark eyes, which means he can never be more than a merchant kind of person, right?
Okay.
In terms of, well, a surgeon was a pretty good spot for him, right? His dad was a surgeon, but because they conscripted his brother, his younger brother, he went to help him in war, and he lost his brother anyway. His brother died, unfortunately, which is one of the reasons why Kaladin was so mad. And Kaladin has this really deep hatred for the nobility because of everything they've done to him over his life, right?
Yeah.
Culminating in the fact that the one time he decided to help, the only noble he cared for, Amarim was his name, who was well known across the land as, oh, he's super honorable, etc., etc. He treats even his dark eyes properly, right?
Yeah.
The one time he, as a soldier, saved Amarim from a shard bearer, an unknown shard bearer who was fighting across, because they were having border skirmishes all over that as like minor warfare, not on the front lines where
Yeah.
they were, but just minor border skirmishes in a left guard. Kaladin had made himself a habit of like saving anybody he could get, who he thought was going to be tossed as like cannon fodder, etc., etc. And as on a fateful night in the first book, he ends up being attacked. Like his squadron and Amarim, his leader, get attacked by a shard bearer. Now, shard bearers are kind of cracked, like I've said already, because how are you going to damage them without a shard blade, normally? And they can just kill a bunch of people who swing in the sword once, right?
Yeah.
So this guy comes in, the shard bearer comes in on a horse with a shard blade, and he starts swapping people left and right. They're dying left and right because one touch of the sword and you're screwed, right? Half of Kaladin's squad's already dead. He goes after Amarim, who has neither shard plate nor shard blade. He almost kills him. He kills the horse that he was riding on. Amarim's stuck under the horse, and right before the guy attempts to, or manages to kill Amarim, Kaladin gets his attention away, ends up throwing a knife into the very thin faceplate that is on the guy's face and killing him that way. Now, by the logic of Alethkar and anybody in that world, when you kill a shard bearer, you are allowed to keep his shard blade. And the way that works is that shard blades are very magical. They do not get put into scabbards or sheaths. They disappear when you're not holding them if they're bonded to you.
Okay.
So, but when you die, they just kind of remain there, and whoever picks it up and bonds to it, it becomes bonded to their soul, basically, right?
Okay.
But Kaladin's so pissed off at the fact that sword killed half his squad, he chooses not to pick it up, and he says whoever wants it, whatever, can have it. Now, what happens there is Amarim, who wants to talk to him, he has all of the remainder of Kaladin's squad and Kaladin meet him in his office, and he's like, did you really do what everybody's saying, and that is to leave behind the sword? And he's like, yeah, I don't want it. I don't like it. He's like, okay, cool. He gives an order to his knights, and they kill 2 of the 4 remaining soldiers in Kaladin's squad. And then he kills the other guy with the shard blade, and he says, what's going to happen here is that because you're a Dark Eyes and I'm a Light Eyes, I cannot have my reputation soiled by the fact that you would have given me the sword. I would look like a coward, so I'm going to keep the sword, and you're going to walk away with your life, but you're going to be branded as a slave. And no one will believe you if you tell them otherwise. There will be no witnesses. Feel lucky that you survived. And Kaladin's like, you rat bastard. You are the only person I ever trusted with that icon that was a noble. And you stabbed me in the back in the worst way possible. So come book 2, he's pretty pissed off at Amarim.
Yeah, fair.
Amarim is the guy who was friends with Dalinar that was like, oh, well, I don't think I can help you, actually. Right after Dalinar promoted him to be the Knights Radiant, the new version of the Knight Radiance. Like, he's trying to bring back the Knights Radiant and the people with Surge Binding, not knowing what they really are. And he appointed Amarim as that. So Kaladin's really pissy about it.
Yeah.
So when Kaladin sees that everyone around them isn't helping Adolin in this 4v1, now 4v2, but 4v1.5 really.
Yeah.
And Dalinar says something along the lines of, where's everyone's honor gone? Kaladin says, honor's dead, but I'll see what I can do. And he jumps in with no shard plate, because he doesn't have any, with no sword, he has a spear, and wood doesn't do so great against metal.
Yeah.
And you know what?
He wins.
He comes in there, and he stabs one of the guys that Adolin, like, damaged the plate, in the plate hole, in the crack, so he stabs him in the arm. The guy's like, what the hell? Some guy with a random spear just stabbed me, how'd he do that? And then he starts making himself an absolute nuisance. I'm talking, he's walking around, one guy got a busted breastplate, so he's like, oh, okay, do you yield? And the guy's like, no, and he tries to swing at him, and he just whacks him super hard in the chest, and he's like, something cracked. And the guy's like, oh, I yield. He's like, okay, good. Goes to fight the rest of them. The rest of them are like, okay, now Adolin's fighting 2v1. He's a lot more comfortable, and you can tell he's doing great if it wasn't for the fact that his armor's leaking stormlight like there's no tomorrow. Renarin's being toyed with. Like, the guy who's fighting Renarin is, like, attempting to make it so that he looks like they're fighting, but the second that Adolin does something that he doesn't like, he's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
So Kaladin's like, perfect. The thing I gotta do is get that guy away from Renarin so Adolin can focus on his fight. So he goes to fight, and he's like, nah, that guy doesn't have a damage sharp plate, what am I gonna do? Looks at the guy he just took out, he says, take off your helmet. And the guy's like, what? No! He's like, raises his spear, he says, take off your helmet. The guy's like, okay! Takes off his helmet, and Kaladin's like, oh, thank God, because, like, I'm pretty sure if I hit him, I'm going to jail. I'm pretty sure I forfeit the match if I hit him after he yields. Puts the helmet on his hand, because the helmet kind of locks in on whatever is put in.
Yeah.
So, and it makes like this makeshift gauntlet, and he goes beating the crap out of people with it, like just smacking people, blocking shard blades. And the guy's like, whoa, what the hell? And Adolin manages to more or less beat, well, when Kaladin ends up successfully distracting the guy that was fighting Renarin, Adolin takes the opening and just goes to town on one of the guys he was fighting, breaking their breastplate as well, making it hard for them to fight, and they also yield. But Kaladin, while he's fighting another guy, what are those? Oh, they're beavers. Snook cheat. Snook chit. That guy looks suspicious. Snook chit? No, not snook. Guys speak beaver. Snook chit. Secret passage in wall to right. Monster guard bell. Bell and wall. That's all we can ask, because it's the only red term.
Yeah. Okay.
They said there's a boss, by the way, or a monster, I guess. Huh?
Okay, I need to give her...
You need some MP.
Yeah, I need to give her MP.
So, like, Adolin beats one of the guys, and Kaladin's like, okay, good. So now it's 2v1, and Kaladin ends up, I don't remember if it's Kaladin who ends up taking him out, but ends up beating, somehow they end up beating the last guy, and right before Kaladin, oh, it is Kaladin. Kaladin ends up beating the third guy, but right before that, the way that, like, Adolin makes the fourth guy out of commission is he realizes he's running out of Stormlight, which is gonna make his armor about as heavy as 500 tons.
Yeah.
Right? Well, that wasn't great, but it is what it is.
I wish I should have bought more, but they're like 1,000.
You didn't have enough money for more. Well, you could have bought one more, I guess. Oh well. We have a cottage or not? There's no save point anyway.
We didn't buy a cottage.
We wouldn't need a save point for it anyway, I think so.
Oh, I didn't give her. I just give her silence.
If you want it. I don't think silence is super useful in these games, but... So yeah, the guy, because Adolin knows that his thing's gonna run out of Stormlight, he like grapples the fourth guy from behind, just as it's about to run out of Stormlight, and then he can't move, so he's locked in that position, and the armor locks up because it's out of Stormlight. So the guy's like, "You bastard! Ah, that's cheap! You're grappling, it's a performance, it's circus art!" And Adolin's like, "Whatever." He's like, "I'm not gonna yield," and Kaladin walks up to him with a knife. He sticks it in his, like, in the little spot here on the neck. He's like, "I suggest you yield." And he's like, "No way, you're cheating!" And he pokes it in one more, like, a little bit. And he's like, "Yield." And the guy's like, "Okay!" Then Kaladin gets himself arrested because he... Yeah, I'm at that point. And then it's like, oh, that's the end of part 3. And interlude with other characters. I'm like, why? That was at page, like, around page 800 or so, so I've got, like... Yeah, he was doing better with the action.
Yeah. I think it's because it's higher level.
Probably. He gets a modifier on it, so... He's not getting any more HP on the spear.
Yeah, he reached up to level 3 and then it just sort of died. So the only thing... And, like, that's part of why I did it was because I had better stats, but, like...
Yeah, I find that it's, like, hard to trust the stats in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
It's better to just stick to, like, one type of weaponry, I guess. I guess what we could have, like, checked is whether or not he's got, like, a legendary weapon something online, because they all got, like, more or less... I think they have, like... I don't know if that's the thing in this game, actually.
I don't know how to increase her MP right now.
You can't, so leave it. You'd have to use it, so...
Well, that increases her total MP, but it doesn't give us MP return.
Oh, yeah, no. Well, sap, but I don't use it on these guys, they're undead.
Yeah. I'm hoping the boss will have MP.
What? Okay. You know you can target all the same guy, and then they'll move on to the next target when one's dead, right?
Yeah. I just like doing that in case, like, one of the guys doesn't die. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, the world of Stormlight Archives is wild. The world of, like, Brandon Sanderson stuff so far.
They're all in the same reality, aren't they?
It's like a universe called the Cosmere, yeah.
Yeah.
And, like,
I'm listening to Mistborn, and they're like, for this person, fantasy stories for a grandmother who loves wild fantasy stuff.
These feel like old school fantasy. Like, Lord of the Rings level of, like, world building. And
yeah.
What I want to see here is there's a character that I'm.
But like, he wrote it for his grandmother who's into fantasy novels. He's like for the grandma who should be able to read all the fantasy she wants. I was like, this is sweet.
Oh, this is dedication or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
There's a character that's going to point out something, and I was like, yeah, I should have clued in because we know that some characters. Well, we know.
There's an item just beforehand. Like, there's a chest just before. So I can go to the chest before I fight the guardian monster.
There's a character who's like super mysterious called Wit, or the King's Wit. He's basically a jester kind of. Like, his job is to insult and ridiculize the entirety of the court, right?
Yeah.
Basically, so that the king doesn't
Hey,
have to.
You have better shit. His armor is better. It's just because I found better armor. So I gave it to someone. So I went to go give him this, and no, his shit's better. Okay, let's...
But, like, Wit also has this, like, weird background where he just kind of, like, decides to, like, tell stories and try to guide people who seem to be sword binders.
Okay.
So, like... he's a weird guy. I feel like he might come from other places.
Very possible.
Fun as a hell. The perspectives are all wacky. That's an Adamantor is guarding the bell. Stay on your toes. Oh, we're gonna need magic. So tiny. Oh, that's a weird amount of damage.
Oh,
She
good.
got nothing out of that, so she just takes the MP, but she doesn't heal herself with it.
Damn.
I guess she'd have to level it up more?
Maybe?
Well, start pounding it, I guess. You can cast it a few times. I don't know how much HP it's got, but...
Oh, that's not HP, that's MP.
I'm talking about how much HP does it have?
Oh.
Like, use regular spells.
Oh, okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Man, I hope they would have given her MP back.
Maybe at higher levels?
Maybe.
Why is it that the arm does damage, but they don't? Maybe, okay. Wow. Oh, even that's not very good. Crits are good, actually, because they bypass defense somewhat. What ominous music.
Right?
Now that's a weakness.
Yeah.
Luckily, its damage is kind of trash.
I used potions to heal everybody up. I should have bought more ethers.
Well, to be honest, besides looking at the guy, I don't think there was... A creature with that much defense doesn't have that much.
No, I mean the ethers for Maria, because I wasn't expecting to like use up all her MP while traveling. I was just trying to level up her. Holy fucking shit!
What?
Look at her level up.
A lot of stats. Whoa, the MP upgrade is pretty good.
Yeah. Guy went up to holy shit, he went up to 600 from 581.
That's 19.
Stamina, Joseph went up. We got 450 killed. There's something said in the wall, it's got a spell. You obtained the god spell.
That's what we were looking for. There's the fast exit from earlier.
That's why, because it brings me back up here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Ah. Can't fucking hear her. I need to give somebody else that spell.
Just see the other ones. This one character keeps using expressions that nobody else understands, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
He keeps mentioning it's because the language doesn't translate well, but I'm like,
What's the character's name?
this is a hell. It's just, there's so many pages.
Who the fuck?
It's a pirate. Curses, you've already gotten the goddess's bell. First you ruined my standing with the Emperor, and now this. The Emperor will never forgive me for messing this up. If I ever go back to the Empire, he'll have my head. I'm still a soldier. If I'm going to die, you're coming with me. That's a bomb. I was gonna say we should probably take whatever's on Joseph off, but...
Oh, take
Yeah.
his stuff that he came with?
Possibly after this fight.
Jesus Christ, you went down in 2 hits.
Why? He wasn't gonna be a tough fight after the Adamantors. Wow, we could just do that. I may have lost, but don't think that you won. I booby-trapped this cave. Just a little party gift from me to you. Why can you stand there? I'll be waiting for you in hell. Yeah. Oh.
Run!
Curses? Go on, get out.
We're not getting his stuff.
Nope.
We're not leaving you. I can't hold it
Much
longer.
Run! It's up to you now, Furion. My sweet Nelly. Huh. Joseph! The rock's just gone.
Yeah, there's an edge there.
Oh, he really do be dead.
Shit. I wanted my shit back.
Well, what'd you give him?
We optimized him.
It's fine stuff we weren't using on other characters, I guess.
Yeah.
Caesar! We can use... No, we can't.
That poor girl is now an orphan.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I don't understand why they killed him.
Because he's a monk, they always die.
Uh,
Except when they don't. But...
Can I have a glass of pop?
I don't have pop.
We have pop in the fridge.
I don't know what pop is. I'm pop.
Soda. Make some soda pop.
My
Or
little
something
sody
else.
pope.
It's okay. You don't have
I'll go out real quick.
to. Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm pretty sure this Hell guy comes from the same world as, the world of Warbreaker. Because all his expressions that are mistranslated seem to be color-based.
And Warbreaker is...
Warbreaker is the one that's next to the bed.
Oh, okay.
The source of Warbreaker's magic is breath, which everyone is born with one, but you can give it to somebody voluntarily. And if you
Okay.
have enough breath, you get to see color better.
So all his phrases are based on...
On color, yeah.
On
Because their
color.
entire society is based off like, in order to use magic, you need to siphon color from something and use your breath to give it as something. And their magic isn't like, oh, I'm casting fireball or whatever. It's, I'm going to take something and I'm going to make it live and follow a command. So you need to give it a command,
Okay,
siphon color, and give it breath. Breath from you, not from anything else.
got it.
open the dishwasher.
Dishwasher's running.
Yeah.
Don't! No! That's not done. I'm sorry. Never mind. Frickin' scared me, my love. Because I thought you were opening the dishwasher mid-wash. Well, for a second I thought I did. I have some water bottles nearby.
I gotta transfer it into a water bottle.
No, like my reusable water bottles. Yeah.
Also got the plastic skull cups.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Where's my theme?
Fair. But I thought you were gonna do the bottle.
What?
Never mind, I appreciate this.
I cut my fingers like 50 times today on the same stupid lasagnas.
Oh? That's not any better. Jesus Christ, I bought that for no reason.
I suggest you take a sip very quickly.
Are we back in town yet?
Yeah,
What did I miss?
not much. I napped. Checked out the stores. Buy some fucking ethanol.
Oh,
What's wrong?
back. Really also back. The previous shoulder blades. It doesn't act like it does.
I might be able to help with that later. Okay, I bought some ether and I bought a cottage.
Such caffeination.
Okay, we have the goddess bell, now what? When we go back? Talk to her?
We were supposed to get the goddess bell to do a thing. Did she get anything out of SAP too?
It was at 136 and went to 134.
So it costs 2 MP but gives her nothing. Okay.
I think they changed it later on to doing more.
Well, it's not called SAP in the future. It's called Osmos. 2 feet, remove Joseph, seeking all Chester. First time, go to Pofton House, sit there, ship flight, Cache 1. We gotta go to Cache 1.
Okay.
Am I going to see Sid?
I feel bad for not taking his equipment ahead of time.
We just lost a Curious, which was under everything else, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, but we got a silver one, so.
Yeah, we won't be able to give it to somebody else. I'm missing a DJ. Cicerone. Cicerone, where are you? I found it.
You gonna put those on your thing?
I feel like they'll break.
Okay, we'll find somewhere to put them. said the next tattoo we get would be mine.
That doesn't mean I can't plan with this one.
True.
No, 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 no. I don't want that. This is not even that. Why are you lying to me? I type in one thing and they just give me... That's cute, but that's not... I don't want... It's too big. That's cute as hell, but I don't want that. That? It's pretty lit.
Yeah. Design your own.
Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I don't...
Yeah, you have an art book.
Yes, Serenity Forge.
Oh, it's Serenity Forge.
Ain't that the mad lads that made Doki Doki?
I don't remember.
I do. It was rhetorical. See if we can get some nice...
Oh, that's cool.
nice sounds.
Oh, I gotta show him the goddess me. What?
No, no. You get him to go to Kashwan. Because you have to talk to his second guy. I like a nice song, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we can definitely afford it.
The trip?
Oh.
I feel like the star symbol would be really cool. But where
Yeah.
do I get it? I want to get my hand tattooed. Low key.
I'm gonna add to my tattoos. You said you'd get a baby dragon.
Hmm?
You said you'd get a baby dragon.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, their keep is in ruins.
Are we in Kashwan? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, they were attacked, weren't they?
Yeah, I mean, we found, the brother there, or nearby, didn't we? And he's dead.
No. The brother was in Flynn. Because he was gonna marry the princess.
Finn?
Finn, yeah. And then the other brother was with the others. But this is Kashan, and it looks like it's been in
Oh, it
ruins.
has been messed up. Well, I mean, they did get attacked. That's why they're not there, notably.
Yeah, it was just what I found was interesting was that I'm actually gonna go outside and say,
Getting started again
look at
tattoo would be
them.
wild.
that's not an easy location to attack.
Well, they had a dreadnought or airships.
They didn't have the airship yet.
They did have an airship. They just didn't have the dreadnought.
I thought Sid was the only one with an airship
No,
until they built
Sid's
the...
just someone who likes airships, from my understanding.
Because, yeah, that's not an easy place to attack.
Monstrous.
I think I want to get the Vongola symbol.
Vongo? I guess. Right now, I don't even think it's going to be a near future thing. So that seems to be the Sunfire, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta show the
Yeah.
box, though.
No, go to the door. Because you can't grab it without the torch, right?
Oh, right. You need something specific for it.
These B words in my way. And that's where you go. Goddess bell. Ring-a-ling. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
Why didn't we talk to the prince that's still... Oh, because he came here.
I came to retrieve the Sunfire. I thought I was the only one left who could open the door. I meant to look for Ego's torch, but it's a monster den in here. I can't keep going on my own, and I can't return empty-handed. don't know what to do next. Join us. We're missing a party member, my dude.
You know your way around the keep, right? Do you think you could help us find our way through?
I'm sorry. The keep is riddled with secrets, so I wouldn't know my way around any better than you. But I do want to fight. Will you let me come with you? I guess we don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Alright, Gordon. What's the haps, my G? Balanced everywhere. Okay.
Yeah. Although his accuracy is pretty good.
Give him a spear, I guess.
He already has
Oh,
one.
but do we have a better spear for it?
Yeah. But I'm going to make sure to take it back this time.
Before he dies.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, how do we know when he leaves?
Right?
Yeah, besides the guide.
Like, if you hadn't told me, oh, you should take his stuff, I was like, oh.
I told you
okay.
after the cutscene started, so... it was like-
Yeah. Trying to conserve her magic now.
Says he specializes in spears. I don't believe you.
Right? Everything's balanced. I keep picking it up and then putting it down.
There's no boss in this one.
Okay.
Whoa, a Curatoma. You can give it to Furion, I guess, because he's got white magic already, right? We give him teleport. We give him
Yeah,
teleport
he has warp and teleport, and he has both.
So, oh god. I just saw Gordon's HP. What are you doing, Chief?
I think he's really under level to us.
Aha, but there are no levels in this game.
Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. I don't know what it is. The Saparella makes me burp like crazy.
It's a soft drink?
Yeah, but I don't have that issue with other soft drinks. It's like, this is what the Saparella does. I want to conserve her magic, but I still want to, like...
We can kill all these guys with one hit.
Yeah.
Such caffeination. Kaboom. Ah. It would appear you have perished.
So she's not good at attacking much.
No, well, we did give her a staff, which is not exactly the best attack.
She has a mace right now.
What's a staff? It's classified as a staff.
Oh.
But yeah, the fact she's not learning any, she's not getting a lot of strength speaks to her lack of capacity as an offensive attacker.
Yeah.
Well, 75 wasn't so bad. Why did Guy do so little damage? Was that Guy or was that
Okay.
maybe 15
Sometimes he
damage?
does good damage, sometimes he
He
doesn't.
probably missed most of the hits. Yeah, Gordon, yippee! Slowly becoming useful-ish. My leg!
He said there's no boss, right?
Not according to the guide.
I guess I could level up her elements.
If thou'st desireth, thou'st could do such a thing.
What is the point of these empty rooms?
I really wish I knew.
Like,
What a weird
seriously?
little quirk of, like, this game. It's like, yeah, we got dead ends. I'm an ogre! Ah! 7 damage.
They're not doing long damage to those turtles.
Ooh, no damage. Paralizado! You single targeted it?
Yeah, I'm testing.
Yeah, it takes the same amount of MP anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so they're like the other one, even though they're classified as landfill.
Yeah, I guess the other one's just a beefier version of you guys. You want to try get Furion to heal Gordon just to level up his cure a little bit? Or do you want to wait until after his fight?
I didn't even realize Gordon's magic was so bad.
HP, yeah.
HP, yeah. I didn't clue in.
That's what I said earlier, it's trash. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I knew it was trash, I just didn't realize it was that bad. But he did also say that he didn't think he was as good as his brother, so.
Well, his brother's dead, so his HP's at 0 right now.
Yeah.
So who's really coming out a winner this time? Uh-oh. That's trash.
Okay.
So they get such weird damage rolls, I don't get it!
I really wish I could see the bad guy's health.
Hey, Thunder 4 now. Furion gets 6 magic. Good job, big guy. Alright, Gordon's looking better.
But yeah, those empty rooms feel like they're...
Just like dead ends, like, ah, surprise.
Yeah, it feels so unnecessary.
She got Thunder 4 now.
Killed most of them, but not all of them. And then everybody else got in a single hit.
Oh boy, people lying to me in my DM. Yippee.
More people?
Nothing new.
You're bored, aren't you?
Well, I'm not doing much, so.
I found that the same last week, as I wasn't as invested story-wise, and so I was sitting there kind of not doing anything.
I find that there's a lot of stuff in between the stories. I was like,
Yeah.
Whoa! Like, the characters here are kind of underdeveloped.
Yeah, there's like nothing about them.
Well, they obviously, I mean, guy speaks to demons.
Yeah, he also has a weird speech pattern. He speaks in the third person
I
about it?
feel like he's been raised by animals. I don't know, man. It's giving that kind of vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my! Ogre Mage. Oh, that's not a turtle at the bottom there.
Oh.
The turtles are, in fact, weak to Blizzard, by the way. I don't know why they took such little damage when we targeted that many, but... Hey, I don't like that. Stop it. Kill the mage. Get him. No. 5?
Fuck you.
Dude, guy, someone with cure better wake up. Okay? Look at Gordon. And he's blinded.
Who's blind? Oh. She needed.
Oh!
Oh my god! At least now I can use her life spell.
She's
Oh
asleep.
shit! That's blink 3.
This guy's cracked.
Oops.
Well, that didn't help
Oh
much.
thank god.
Okay, I guess top people off with cure as much as possible. Don't multi-target because it does like nothing. He's not gonna be able to do much. You have something to wake them up in the inventory, maybe?
Oh, actually, yeah. I've been fucking collecting shit.
Garlic, maybe? No.
Deals damage to the undead. But I do have.
Phoenix
Oh,
Stone.
but I want her to use.
I got it. What's Mallet do? Toad?
Close status.
No, that was Maiden's Kiss. What's Mallet do?
Here's amnesia.
No good. Alright, we're gonna wait until she wakes up magically, I guess. Excuse me. She's awake.
Good.
Life for 1 MP feels like an actual crime, not gonna lie.
Right?
Wake up! 1 HP. Oh wow. Better cure him.
Yeah, actually, her cure is actually decent for everybody.
Yeah, okay. He's got nothing except attack, though.
Well, he's kind of defensive right now until he's in better shape. See? Much better.
Maria's fire leveled up.
I
Guys.
finally leveled everything up!
It's good. That ogre mage was nasty.
Oh, yeah.
And a sleep tome.
I think, no, I didn't come across anything that did that. Okay, you're gonna use your cure, because it costs less. I'm gonna use it on him.
I mean, I think Fury could top himself off too. He's gonna run out of MP by the time he's done, but yeah. Yeah, there you go.
And then I'm gonna go to her, and go to her cure,
Yeah, you're good.
top you up. Not too worried about him. But I don't want her going down.
Yeah. She has the life spell. Oh.
No, she's at 86, I'm not gonna risk it.
You have 4 ethers.
Oh yeah! I bought shit! I was smart!
Hey look! Gordon's actually killing people!
Something just flee.
No, it tried. It did not succeed. He's blind. Maybe Asuna can clean that up?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it just doesn't do anything, actually.
Right.
Well, that looks promising.
Yeah!
Wow.
Maybe it can also deal with sleep. Because it's a status effect.
I bet it can, actually, yeah. Not that she was awake at the time, but...
Yeah.
Yippee! 500!
Yeah, another one in the other dungeon you just
Oh, an augur. Yes! Kill!
I don't like that her magic's in the double digits.
What are we fighting? Is that... What is that? Is that... No? Maybe? Oh, it is Gogmazios.
I got a mithril helm
Nice.
from fighting the ochre. Hey, were rats! They kind of look funny here.
Why do they have striped tail?
That's their
Oh,
were
leave.
rats.
Dead.
They're not actual rats, they're were rats.
Well, they can't make you a were-wat, so why do they even have striped tail? Oh. Oof! I guess we've gotten into an area where there's actual monsters that leveled up, man. This is
Yeah.
kooky. Her blizzard's what's gotta be leveled up next, I guess.
Yo, the second I see another
Ogre mage is
ogre
gonna
mage, I am.
focus that bad boy.
I'm gonna seriously put up Shell and be like, that guy needs to die. I need to put Shell on.
I'm gonna not die, thank you.
Something I wanna just quick check.
Is
Nope,
it too
no.
late now to say don't die? Oh.
Hang on, let's do this.
I've run out of love,
Yeah, I thought you were gonna give me the stuff from yesterday. The Roman stuff.
Yeah. No, I guess not.
No, that's fine. I like
That
that.
would have made more sense, actually. Oh, it's another one. We just killed one of these as a boss, and look at that.
Yep.
Though it died in 2 hits, so it is what it is, I guess. You cast Blizzard at it twice and it's gone, though.
Yeah, and I cast Thunder once.
Yeah, but Thunder did like 10 damage, huh?
No, it did like maybe 45.
Oh, that's not enough. Needs more cold. Cold-blooded, gonna die. Piss off.
Yeah, 2 hits, 400
Ooh, Blizzard leveled up too. Furion leveled up his sword and shield. Evasion and agilité. They're not very good. Sad music be playing. Auger Pawn. Yes. Good. Blizzard 4.
Oh, I meant to switch that. Oops.
Yeah, auto uses the last commands, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, multiple hallways.
Check all the holders.
Shadow.
Let me know when. Oh, wait, no. It only does 20, right?
One only does 20.
The. Thingamabob.
Very specific, thank you.
The. Mana thing.
Sap.
No, the other thing. The thing that gives me mana.
Ether?
Yes.
Yeah, it only gives you 20. So you can get 80 back. That thing almost died because the other one took 144 and died in 1 hit. This one took 100 and some. Oh, hey, Mithril Shield.
Yep.
Already got. Hello. Hello, soldier. What happens if you take his...
What?
What happens if you take his shield off?
Technically.
I wanted to see the ability, the actual stat changes, but...
Well, from what I
Zoomed.
understand is that when he doesn't have a shield in his hand, he does more damage.
No, that's what was supposed to happen with... Oh, the shield's better. It does do a bit more damage, but it's not worth the 70-something downgrade in evasion percentage. 84% downgrade. Weruratu.
Last time it was last time I got that it was the bigger bomb guys, self-detonating guys, the yellow ones.
Yeah.
I was like, ha, no, you guys need to die as
No.
quickly as possible.
No.
That said, it gave me the silver cross, so
Yeah, they
Paris.
usually have better. They said that there's better loot from like monster chests.
yeah.
In Final Fantasy IV, there's a chest with a dragon in it, and the dragon in the Final Fantasy IV 3D version are really nasty. In fact, I think the last dungeon is just full of chests with dragons in them with all the legendary gear, and I'm like, no! What if I just want the gear? Golden shield, okay, I'm assuming that's good.
Let's see if it's better than the mithril.
By 1 point.
It is.
Very nice.
You already have mithril shield, but you can now take a mithril. I will be taking that shit back, Phil Gordon.
And Gordon's like, what are you doing here with long haul?
No, you're not. Multi-attack, but whatever. I don't like where magic is.
Oh, no way, a map.
Huh. That's the full map there.
This, yeah.
Wow.
It's the world map.
So even that little island off in the corner doesn't technically exist? Okay, I'm going it's a good thing I stopped on there. But I was gonna give her some mana. There it is. Should I give her one more or leave it?
Up to you.
I feel a bit better with that. I don't know how much more we need to explore.
Wowee.
It fled
It's
like a little sissy.
Oh, can't say that word.
Sorry. What's wrong with?
I think it's used against. I want to say it's a slur.
I don't remember it being a slur, but okay.
It definitely calls into some weird stereotypes regarding masculinity and.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh, yeah. Because I know. Hey! No, fuck you.
Well, it's okay. He didn't put us to sleep. We're good. Kill him. Get him.
Okay. I'm immediately doing this.
Hey, good. 6 hits. God
Oh my
dang!
God.
Furion said, "No."
Final Fantasy VIII, like, you have to, like, wait for the bar to finish before you can select people, like, their cooldown, before you can select the next person's attack.
Yeah, it's the ATB gauge. They started that in 4.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
not 3.
wow, there's a lot of stairs. Okay.
Those are doors, actually.
Yeah, some of them are doors, some of them are stairs.
I see 1 staircase.
Okay, so
2 staircases.
2 staircases.
If that's locked off, you'd have to access it from upstairs, I think.
Yeah, please. So I'm gonna check out the doors because we are looking for an item.
How many times are they gonna be dead ends?
Probably this time.
Oh, she killed it with a mace.
Yeah. I don't like that it's not leveling up for her.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
You know what would be funny? Cast Cure at her.
Actually, yeah, they did suggest that.
Yes.
They took some damage.
Me no likey, they say. Why did it Uchi?
Just because I want to leave one for her to hit.
Oh,
Oh.
well then. I see.
But that is another way to level it up, so
I wonder if that counts, actually.
I don't know.
No, he leveled it up once, so he can't go. He can't use them.
I gave her one in the back on purpose. Let's see how bad it goes.
It's just like, I feel the healing. Oh, they can blind with their attacks, huh? I was gonna say, it doesn't really matter that she's blind because she's casting, but also Esuna being leveled up, good.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to call it soon.
Oh, okay. I could do a quick save.
Yeah. You're also.
Oh, she's still blinded.
Yeah. Oh, Gordon music.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna actually have her healed because she needs it too. And I think Furion does as well.
He's down about 100. They're all down about 100. It's just it's a lot more dangerous for Gordon than it is for the other two.
I thought Furion was down a little bit more than 100.
Yeah, he's like 130, I think. Perish.
She didn't do this at all. Alright, quick save.
Alright, I hope you folks enjoyed today's stream. That was it for Final Fantasy 2. Because it's Final Fanat. And there's 2 of us.
Oh.
Alright, I hope you folks enjoyed. Peace out. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Earthbound Beginnings. Yes.